Welcome to another episode of Illuminate Your Truth. So in today's episode, I really wanted to talk about the importance of connecting with the land. And not just the land, we're going to be more specific about the land. We're going to talk about the land that you live on currently. Now, I believe that everything happens for a reason, and you are where you are for a reason. I believe that we choose, the different obstacles and different circumstances in our life in order to grow and to ascend, really. So with that being said, a focus on the land and why it's important to connect with it. So land has energy, land is energy. There have been many people on it, and that definitely holds some importance. So going back, looking at the history of the land that you reside. I believe that you're on the land that you're on for a reason. Be it you're there to do some good, you're there to help heal it, even if you feel like you want to be somewhere else. Even if you're yearning to move or to travel or to visit other types of land, different places, I feel like you're on the land that you're on for a reason. And I feel like it's very important to connect to not only nature, but earthbound spirits and those who have not crossed over but are still here on the land. Also, I believe the ancestors also are just there in their presence and their energy. Those who have, crossed over. There's lots of different things. I mean, who really knows? But a lot of times I will feel energies that are higher than myself when I'm in the forest. They feel light. A lot of times I feel a lot of sadness, sadness. Horrible things have happened in our history, and we really are blessed now, people in my land, we're blessed with the freedoms that we do have now. And so yes, connect with the land, learn the history, really feel like that's important to know who came before you and, what happened to those people. Very interesting. What are some ways you can connect to the land? Well, how do I connect with the land? I go out in nature, and I like to go by the water. Like today I'm by the Shenango Lake. Decided to kind of take an impromptu trip here. I've been delving into the history of the Shenango Valley in Mercer County, Pennsylvania, and it led me here to the Shenango Lake. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of open to any intuitive thoughts that I may have walking around, sitting here. What do I feel? Do I hear anything? Am I thinking of something in specific? What's coming up for me right now? And I'll usually bring a drum, a rattle, white sage. Right, today I have white sage. It's actually dipped in dragon's blood, which is a very powerful resin. And I'm burning that currently. I usually drum a little bit, kind of awaken the energy of the ancestors, going in with the intention of connecting with them, connecting with any earthbound spirits, any nature spirits around who could use some healing. I mean, really, that's what I'm doing, is kind of sharing my energy with the energy that's here and anything that wishes to connect and be healed. So I usually bring a drum, a shaker, white sage, some snacks, my journal, tarot cards or oracle cards, and just kind of sit and just kind of be open and set your intention. That's always really important to go into setting your intention, but just connect, just being there and showing up is enough, so that's a few ways that you can connect with the land. Now, something interesting is if you are a woman and you are menstruating, you can actually, it's a practice called shamanic menstruation. I practiced it for a while, and every now and then I do practice it for my cycles on specific days. But shamanic menstruation is when you do not wear anything, no tampons, no pads, nothing, and you just allow yourself to free bleed. It's a powerful and beautiful experience. You learn about your flow and you learn how you flow. You also connect yourself to the land, because when your blood is actually, dripping onto the land. So I really like to walk around outside of my house. Usually, wear like a long skirt and just allow myself to bleed. And the blood, your DNA, that you is being deposited on the ground, your land. It is connecting you to the land. That's your energy, connecting with the energy of the earth and the land around you. So it's a very beautiful thing, and I definitely say, experience that at least once. Make it a whole ritual or a ceremony, whatever you need to do to make it vibe with what you need at that time. But shamanic menstruation is also another way you can connect with the land. Definitely find that to be very interesting. But there's tons of, information about that online, so definitely go look that up. So like I said, I'm learning a lot about the history of the land that I'm on, and just trying to make sense of, why I'm here. I've been feeling like I want to move, and not super far, but just move, to a new place. And that got me wondering, I'm like, why do I want to move away from this land? I've been on this land for years. I've been on this land for over 10 years now. And I'm like, what's calling me? Why, where is calling me? And so I'm just trying to silence my mind here and listen to what the land has to say to me, why I'm yearning for somewhere else, and what that somewhere else has to say to me, and where that somewhere else is. So yeah, definitely I think it's important to connect with the land that you're on, not only to help heal the spirits, energies on that land, but to assist you as well, because it can heal you and help you navigate why you're here, why you're where you are, and where you're going. All right, thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to follow me on social media at Rose Priestess Path. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook soon here. So stay tuned. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day.